Yes, my people, Liontekz TV, making sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Every little helps like Tesco's, you get me? Ralph, welcome to the Arsenal transfer news, mate. You get me? So, hope everyone's doing well. You get me? I'm just going to talk about a few players that Arsenal have been linked to over the summer so far. So, you get me? We're going to get into it, fam. First things first, I'm going to talk about the players that we're linked to, and then I'm going to talk about some of the players that have been linked away from the club. You get me? So, yeah. First things first, we've been linked with a player called Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig, 21-year-old, I think, striker. For me, nah, I don't want him, fam, because, like, we need a proven striker. Someone that could come in and do the business. Right about now, he's more like a project player. If you're going to sign players like this is in like phase one. This is like a Europa League type player. So, nah, not for me, bro. But I know a lot of the Arsenal Arteta-ins are gassed about Sesko. Not for me, bro. I don't think he's that great. I can't lie. He's very erratic. It reminds me a bit of Darwin Núñez, bro. Like, in terms of his finishing. Sometimes he could finish, sometimes he misses sitters, bro. You get me? Nah. I need a proven striker, fam. The next one, we linked with Alexander Isak over the summer. Now, this is a player that I would take. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the way Arteta plays actually suits Isak, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, I'd still take him, fam, because that guy knows where the net is. Good footballer, can finish. He's proven in the Premier League. You get me? So he won't really need time to adjust to the league because he's already been in the league. And this makes perfect sense. You get me? So yeah, fam. Like, let me know. Like, if you like Isak, let me know if you want Isak. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely take Isak. 100% I'll take him. Moving on. We've also been linked with Victor Osimhen from Napoli. Apparently, we were looking at swapping Smith Rowe plus money to get Osimhen in. Personally, I don't think Osimhen's worth it, bro. I don't think he's that great. I'll be real. I think he's overrated. Don't get me wrong. He'll score goals and he'll do his thing, but I just don't. I don't know. I just think he's overrated, fam. Personally, I wouldn't take him because who knows what he's going to be like in the Premier League. You get me? That's going to be a risk signing. I mean, the amount of money that you're going to spend on him, it's like, is he going to flourish? Is he not? I don't know, bruv. But for me, I wouldn't really want Osimhen anyway, fam. You get me? Personally, nah. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling Osimhen at all, bro. Get me? Not feeling it. Yeah, so moving on, bro. Yeah. We've been linked with João Neves from Benfica. To be honest, I don't really, if I'll be honest with you, I don't really know much about João Neves. The only thing I know is he plays for Benfica and he's a youngster and he looked half decent. Don't get me wrong. Apparently highly rated. Get me, loads of clubs want him, but nah, not for me, bro. Not for me. Sorry, no. Now a player that is available that I would take personally is Varane. To be honest, he's on a free transfer. He's got the experience. I don't see any reason why we can't sign him. You get me? It would make sense because we need cover for Saliba and Gabriel. So that would make sense. Whether we'll get him or not, I don't know. But personally, that's who I would take personally. I have to be real, fam. That's who I would take personally. Another player that I would take that came out the other day and said like he felt bad about leaving Arsenal and stuff like that You know what I mean? And his name is Eze. Absolute baller, fam. Eze is what a baller. Yeah. The man was part of our youth product. We let him go when he was like 13 years old, fam. The man said it was always his dream to play for Arsenal. Yeah. The man's at Crystal Palace. You get me? He's been linked with Tottenham and other teams. But if I was Arsenal, that's a no-brainer, fam. That signing is a no-brainer. You get me? You go and get him, you go and get Elise, and you go and get that defender. What's his name? The defender that they have at the back, the big tall lad, bruv. What's his name, bruv? I've had a brain fart, fam. I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the guy that's tough. He's rough, and he could defend as well. Good player. Like if I was Arsenal, I'd throw the bag at all three of them players for the start. You get me, and then go and get a striker. 100%, bro. That would add the quality. You get me? That would add the quality to the squad that we need to go and like win trophies and compete. You get me? So yeah. But you know when it makes sense, Arsenal won't do it, fam. So don't expect it to happen. You get me? That don't build yourself up for just to be let down, fam, because that's the kind of club that Arsenal are, fam. They'll build you up and then they'll let you down at some point. You get me? So it's a mad thing, fam. It's a mad thing. It's a mad thing. But now we're gonna move on to players that have been linked away from the club. The first one of my most favorite players to talk about, fam. I cannot stand this player one bit, fam, yeah? But he's been linked with a move to Fulham for 30 million. He goes by the name of Eddie Nketiah, aka Axel Foley, aka Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn. You know the ones there, aka the King of Zamunda, like my boy Matty would say. Big up to Matty every single time. You know the ones there, that's my brother. You get me? The King of Zamunda, Axel Foley. Yeah? Linked with Fulham, bro. Do not dare reject that transfer, bro. Just take the money and run, blood. It's not often that you get offered 30 million for Eddie Nketiah. Just go and get him out of the club. Sell him. Don't want to see no sentiment. Don't want to hear anything about Arteta likes him. Is it time to sell him? Because I see a video on AFTV saying, "Oh, is it time to sell Eddie Nketiah?" Bro, why is that even a question, bro? Like the man should have gone years ago. You get me? He should have never got that new contract, and he should have never got the number 14. You get me? He was never worthy of getting the number 14 or any other number for that matter. He was not worthy to stay at the club. So the sooner he goes, the better. Please, I'm begging Arsenal, just accept the money, take the money, and move on. You get me? The second one, Smith Rowe, been linked with a move away. I think he's been linked to Fulham as well. As much as I like Smith Rowe, and I do like Smith Rowe, and he was the guy that saved Arteta his job when he was on that embarrassing run, and then he came in and scored goals. I think he scored about 10 goals or 11 goals or something like that towards the end of the season, and he saved him his job, fam. But right about now, he ain't getting any game time. He's had his injury problems. He's practically been fit he's been available most of the season, but Arteta's just chosen not to use him. Personally, I think we should just cash in on him anyway. And I'm saying this in terms of like, not because I don't rate him, because I do rate him, but I'm just doing it for his own sake. Like, he needs to play football. He's at that age where he needs to play regular first team football. You get me? So if I was him, I'd go to somewhere like Fulham or West Ham or Villa, somewhere like that. You get me? Somewhere where you're going to get first team football, fam, and develop your career, man. Because while you're staying at Arsenal, you're just rotting on the bench, fam, wasting your years, fam. You get me? And to be honest, like, you're a good enough player to be playing week in, week out for a team, man. So, yeah, like, Trust me, man. You gotta go, bro. You gotta go. The next player I'm gonna talk about before we wrap it up, we've recently been linked with Onana from Everton. Apparently, we've made contact with him. This is a signing that's a decent signing. I think he's just gonna be backup to the backup. Now, if he's coming in to be a backup, whatever. But personally, I'm looking for someone that can play with Declan Rice, a quality midfielder. You get me? Because we're keeping Jorginho for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why, bruv. Yeah, because right about now, yeah, he's not the player that we need in the team, fam. All this, all this screams to me is vibes, 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 and vibes, bruv. Like there's too much vibes at this club and not enough winning mentality. You get me? So we need to clear the dead wood. You get me? Like Jesus is injured again. He's gonna be on the treatment table. Fam, that players like that we just need to get rid of. You get me? Get the money in and go and spend that money on quality players. At the end of the day, we need a quality striker. We need a midfielder. We need a right winger. We've been linked with Rafinha as well, and we've linked with Pedro Neto. Whether we get them or not, I don't know, because with Arsenal, we're always linked to like 150 million players, man. And then we end up getting some flipping youth project from fucking Sweden or somewhere like that, fam. 17-year-old prospect and all this crap. You know what I mean? That's what always happens, fam, because this is how this club roll. Arsenal don't do what they're supposed to do. It's like every single transfer window, there's always a player short or two players short. We're always short. We never ever do what's required to try and win anyway. So fingers crossed that we get rid of half of these deadwoods, if not all of these deadwoods, and start getting quality players in. But who knows, fam? Who knows? But anyways, big up for everyone for watching. Making sure you like and subscribe to Liontekz TV. You get me? Road to 100 subs. Get me to 100 subs. I'm only 3 subs away from 100 subs. So get me to 100 subs, people. Big up everyone for watching. Hope you don't have a good day. Like, don't stress yourself out. Do your thing, my brothers and sisters. You get me? Every single time. Big up to the community every single time. You get me? I'll have a video, a live stream, probably Saturday night, around about 9 o'clock. Like old school theme, talking about old school computer games, fam. So make sure you tune in Saturday night. It's gonna be a blast. You get me? We're gonna just talk about old school computer games, old school consoles, and have a bit of fun with the chat. You get me? And like, let me know what you think about the transfers in the thingy. Let me know who you would sign for the club. You get me? Let me know what players you would want to get rid of. Like, just keep me updated, bro. You get me? So big up to everyone for watching Liontekz TV. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm out. Bless.